Hey ladies, this is Dallas coming at you from LBCU, and we're coming at you this week because it's Gratefulness Week. So we're super excited because we're making the shift and we're getting into the flow of being grateful for everything in our lives. And today I want to talk to you about how gratefulness can actually change your life. The spirit of gratefulness can change your life, and I want to talk to you a little bit more about that. And I have some notes here for what I want to cover today. But gratefulness is a magnet. Gratefulness is a magnet that attracts goodness into your life. You know, it's just like we are with our kids. It's just like that child that you want to reward them, right? Like when they do well, you want to give them more. So when your child is more grateful for something, it makes you want to bless them more over than a child who is very ungrateful, who's very stubborn and disobedient. You don't want to keep rewarding them, for things when they display that behavior. So gratefulness in the universe is pretty much works the same way because like attracts like. So the more grateful you are for your blessings, the more of those blessings will be attracted back into your life. So that's what makes gratefulness so powerful and so special and so necessary for us to live our absolute best life. So gratefulness is like that magnet that attracts goodness into our lives. So we definitely want to start each day with gratefulness. We want to definitely put gratefulness throughout the day, and we want to end each day with gratefulness of thoughts of how grateful we are for everything. So the first thing that we want to do to allow gratefulness to heal our lives, we want to make the shift. So we have to make the shift. If you're feeling negative or you're feeling kind of icky or kind of out of place on a certain day, maybe it's because you're not focusing on enough of your blessings. Maybe it's because you're not focusing on enough that's actually going right in your life. Because of the world around us and because it's very negative based and it's very much so about, and most people are much so about, what's going wrong in our lives, it can be really, really hard sometimes to gain that focus and be positive. So sometimes even our friendships or those people that are around us or those people that are connected to us, they complain a lot. They're very unhappy people. And as you know, that misery loves company. So they may come around you and do a lot of complaining. And sometimes you may want to start your day off in a grateful way, but maybe you get sucked into that. So the first thing that we need to do, we need to make the shift. So making the shift, involves us changing ourselves and us changing our mindset and our perception about life and about being grateful for life. So instead of us thinking about everything that's wrong, we're going to make the shift by starting to count our blessings on a daily basis. When we wake up in the morning, if we have nothing else positive to say, we're going to be thankful to God. We're going to be thankful to the universe for providing us for yet another beautiful day to live. If it's a beautiful day outside, we're going to be thankful by being grateful for the sun, being grateful for the warm weather, being grateful for the flowers, okay? So we're going to make the shift by starting to count what's going right with us versus continuously counting what's going wrong with us. So step one is to make the shift. Number two, like I was saying, I kind of skipped ahead, but count your blessings. Count your blessings one by one, no matter how small they seem to be. A blessing is a blessing, whether it be a small one or a big one. But for every little blessing that you have, start to keep count. That's how you're going to make the shift. So if it's for water, if it's for food, if it's for transportation, those things might just be the norm for some people. But they are actually blessings because you have to think about it. There's somebody out there in the world today who doesn't have a roof over their head. There's somebody out there in the world today that can't watch this video because they can't afford a device to watch this video on. Some people out there are struggling thinking about their next meal. Like you might be struggling thinking about how you're going to organize the home and the kids and how you're going to fit in your business tasks. But you don't have to worry about however your next meal. So that's something to be grateful for, right? So we're going to make the shift by what? We're going to make the shift by thinking positively and counting our blessings every single day, every single one. no matter how small we think they are. We're going to continue to count our blessings. So number 3, we're going to change our thoughts to thoughts of gratitude. So sometimes we say certain things, but deep down inside, we really don't believe them. So we might say, oh, I'm just so grateful for my day, and I'm just so grateful for my family, and I'm just so grateful for the food on my table and everything, all the good things that have been happening in my life. But deep down inside, we really don't believe the things that we're saying. That's where changing your thoughts comes into play. You actually have to start thinking grateful. So not just affirming gratefulness and, saying that you're grateful, but actually thinking that you're grateful. So the way that you do that is when those negative thoughts come your way, about how ungrateful you are, how unhappy you are, how nothing is going right in your life or nothing is going right in your day. This is just a terrible day. This day, I'm just destined for disaster. Today, everything I do is it gets ruined today. Take those thoughts and turn those thoughts around to thinking about all of the positive things that have happened in your day. Literally, even if your day is so bad that you can only be grateful for getting out of bed and wiggling your toes and touching the floor today, even if that's the only thing, that's okay. You just need to start counting your blessings, not just verbally, but also mentally. So don't forget that gratefulness is your magnet to all things good in your life. So if you feel as though the door is locked, and someone else has the key, why don't you open that door by being grateful for all the things that you've been blessed with this far, no matter how big or small that they are. So one way that you can, charge yourself with gratefulness, one way that you can make the shift is by saying a good gratefulness affirmation to start your day. And I have one here in front of me, so I'm going to read this one to you all, and I'm going to make this available in LBCU in the download section so that you can have access to this wonderful gratefulness affirmation that can help you on a daily basis just to charge yourself and charge the atmosphere and make the daily shift. So here we go, ladies. I'm going to say this out loud, and you can repeat this after me if you like. At the close of every day, and I'm going to look away because I'm reading, I count my blessings and give thanks for all that I have. At the end of each day, I take a moment to reflect and be grateful. Being grateful for what I have brings me more abundance into my life. Every day, I am becoming more and more grateful for what I have in my life. Every day, I appreciate my life more than ever. Every day, I give thanks for all that blesses my life. Every day, I give thanks for all that I have in my life. Every day, I give thanks for my wonderful life. Every day, I say thank you for what I want to see more of in my life. Every day, I thank the universe for showing me the way to my dreams. Every day, I thank the universe for qualities and talents that make me so unique. Every morning, I give thanks for all the blessings in my life. Every step forward in my life deepens my gratitude for all things. Feeling grateful puts me in a state of calm and openness. Good things come to me because I am grateful. So this is a little affirmation that if you're not used to making the shift, this affirmation can help you to make the shift. You can say this every morning just to supercharge your atmosphere with gratefulness and to make the shift from being negative or having complaining thoughts to having grateful ones. So ladies, once again, if you haven't joined us on our Facebook page, definitely join us. We've got lots of wonderful gratefulness challenges going on out there right now. If this video has been a blessing to you, definitely send us a message on the fan page. Shout us out, LBCU. It's facebook.com. LBC University. Definitely check out the blog, lbcuniversity.com. And if you haven't become a member yet to this wonderful university, definitely do so. And I'll see you ladies around soon.